A deadly drug or a life-saving substance? There is a nationwide debate tonight. It's come to Southwest Florida on Kratom. It's happening as the plant's popularity rises here in Southwest Florida.
That has sparked a lot of conversation on Fox 4's Facebook page. Some of you say it helps with pain, anxiety, depression, and addiction, but others say it has potential to be deadly. Four in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg is taking a deeper look, bringing you both sides of this heated debate tonight.
He didn't want to die. So yeah, it's devastating.
A deadly drug?
It absolutely should be banned. It's like playing a game of roulette.
Or a natural supplement?
Just to help with the aches and pains and anxiety and depression.
That can even help with addiction.
He told me about Kratom, and that day I tried it and I never touched another pill. It literally saved my life.
Kratom is a plant with a strong following on either side, surging in popularity.
An ounce? Yes, please.
You'll see shops like this one popping up all over Southwest Florida.
It's just the naturally ground leaves.
Kratom is a plant native to Southeast Asia.
They've been making it into a tea for hundreds of years.
Thank you for calling Up and Smoke. How may I help you?
But Adriana Maroney, who manages Up and Smoke in the Cape, says it only showed up here in the United States fairly recently, and now it's one of their best sellers. She says depending on the strain or where you get the kratom from in the tree, it can have different effects.
The red Bali, it's going to be better for pain. It's going to be a little more relaxing. Whereas a Mang Da and the whites, those are going to be a little more uplifting in the morning. It's like a cup of coffee, gets you going, gets you up.
So you can buy Kratom by the bottle like this, or you can come to a store like this one, check out a menu, read up, pick out the strain that's best for you, whether it's in powder form or capsule form. But the future of Kratom could be in question.
Kratom's a drug of abuse.
Stephen Hill says he's seen it firsthand. He's a director at Salus Care, a drug treatment center.
It's happened on our detox where people are coming in and the issue is with Kratom.
If I were to take Kratom right now, what would I feel or experience?
You would feel a quick down, and probably very shortly thereafter that you would start seeing the psychoactive effects, the hallucinations, visualizations, things of that nature.
In 2016, Hill says there were less than 100 poison control calls regarding Kratom. By the middle of 2018, the number of calls approaching 700.
So we're seeing more and more use, and we're seeing the health concerns and the health issues also go up. ER visits spiked.
In August of 2016, the DEA announced an intent to ban Kratom, but after strong reaction from the public,
the DEA put it as pending more analysis.
But the FDA calls the drug dangerously addictive, similar to narcotics and opioids when it comes to addiction and death. Hill says the FDA is now putting out advisories to big Kratom manufacturers to stop production.
We've seen and heard of people who have very bad reactions, people who have had to be hospitalized.
Or worse. The DEA identified 15 deaths connected to Kratom from 2014 to 2016. The FDA, at least 44 deaths in the last decade. One of those deaths, 27-year-old Christopher Waldron.
He was the love of my life. I would have done anything for him.
He was Laura Lamont's only son. She says he struggled with addiction for a decade. On July 7th, 2017, she got a call from Tampa police.
He said, "Your son is deceased." I lost it. I just started yelling, and I sort of don't remember much after that.
She thought he'd overdosed on narcotics, but a month later, she got the autopsy report. Cause of death? Intoxication by Kratom. And Kratom alone, according to the Hillsborough medical examiner.
I was shocked, and then when I got it, I thought, what is this?
Hill says one of the biggest dangers with Kratom, it's not regulated or monitored.
You never know exactly what you're getting. You know, anything can be into the packaging. There can be different levels of the active substance.
I think if it were properly labeled, that he would have had a chance. There was no label on it at all. It didn't have a dosage amount. It didn't have a warning label. It didn't say that don't mix it with this or that, or if you have, you know, this condition or whatever. A bottle of Tylenol has that on there.
Another life changed by Kratom, Amanda Raska's.
Now I'm not ashamed to say I was an addict. I'm a recovering addict.
Hers for the better. Amanda says she started using Kratom 5 months ago, when a friend who was also an addict told her about it.
As soon as I started taking it that day, it changed my life.
Before Kratom, Amanda says she couldn't get out of bed without taking prescription pills.
It was a horrible life. I have 5 kids, so I could not even take care of my children. It actually started with something as simple as a spider bite, but they had to cut my leg open, so they gave me Loratabs, and it just progressed from there.
She says she grew up around addicts and has an addictive personality, but says Kratom isn't addicting. And if she goes without it, there's no symptoms of withdrawal. And in the 5 months since she's been using Kratom, she hasn't taken a single pill.
It kills my pain. I don't even take an ibuprofen, aspirin, nothing. The Kratom helps with everything.
She says it also helps with anxiety, depression, and gives her energy.
My kids even are happier because of it, and that's the main reason I did it.
Still, others say Kratom is an opiate and a dangerous one, leading to the big question. Do you think Kratom should be banned like other opiates? A question seemingly with no clear answer.
Kratom should be banned. It's becoming locally pretty heavily abused.
I don't understand why they want to take it from people that it saved their lives. I was 90 pounds soaking wet when I was on pain pills, sleeping pills, and Xanax, and now I'm 130 pounds. I'm healthy, I feel great.
He didn't want to die, and so I think he wouldn't have taken it had he known that he could die from it.
Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.
It's also important to point out Lamont, the mom who lost her son, says she doesn't necessarily think there needs to be a ban on Kratom, just that more research needs to be done and it needs to be more regulated. She also says people selling Kratom need to be held accountable, and she's suing the gas station who sold her son the Kratom he took before he died. We want to hear what you think about this. Do you think it should be banned? Do you use it? Let us know by emailing us news@fox4now.com or commenting on our Facebook page.